Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. This will be coming out on Boxing Day?
Boxing Day this will come out, yeah.
26th of December. So yeah, hope you had a very Merry Christmas.
Yep. Enjoy New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve
Have
will be
fun.
great.
Enjoy New Year's Day, relax.
It's going to be a good year.
Yeah.
2023.
I think it'll be a big one, mate.
The year of the great. I wonder what year it is in the Chinese calendar.
Oh, what animal?
Yeah, 2023 is the year of the
rabbit.
The rabbit. It's back.
Which I believe we are.
99.
Yeah.
That'll be full circle.
1999 Chinese New Year animal. I think it...
The rabbit.
That's our year, bro. Fuck yeah.
Full circle. That's beautiful.
Wow.
Year of the rabbit. Get amongst it.
The year of the rabbit. That's incredible.
We saw Josh Rognetti yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we had a good night. We went to Cottesloe, one of our favourite places on earth.
Yeah, which is the best place in Perth and one of the best places in the world. It's an incredible place.
And
luxury, wealth, park next to a Ferrari.
It's beautiful.
The people look better there. The air is better there.
Yep, cleaner.
The tennis courts were great. Yeah. Makes me want to just play tennis and golf and live good there in Cottesloe.
Play tennis. And Rognetta took his shirt off after winning a game.
He did. He looked like Pitbull because he's a short man, but he's very built these days.
Yeah.
And he had the gold chain. He tied his hair up. He looked like a mob man, like an enforcer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got humbled and put the shirt back on.
Yeah, he did. He should have. He's better when he's humble and doesn't talk. He was good.
Yeah.
That's when he was at his best.
When he was arrogant, he crumbled. There was too much pressure and hype to live up to.
But it was hilarious when he took his shirt off. I loved that.
And we had a little interesting encounter, didn't we, Dill?
Oh, we did. This was one of the first in-person hates that we've had.
Yeah.
Usually it's all love in Cottesloe.
So basically we were at the general store at Cottesloe and we got served. We had pizza.
All of a sudden, Cale Hooker's a superstar.
Yeah, Cale Hooker was in the line.
An ex-Essendon player. He was in front of us, right? And, initially I just thought, well, this guy's a big dude.
It's giant.
Then she gets a photo with him, the owner of the store.
Yeah.
And we go, oh, interesting. Then you go up to order and she says, oh, that was Cale Hooker.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, yeah, cool.
So we have a chat with him. We're having a chat after. And I go, oh, how many games he played? 90. We thought he was a bit part player. Jamo goes, 200, over 200 games. I said, oh, he's still not an A grader, right? Has he ever made All-Australian? And I swear these achievements were just popping up out of nowhere. Jamo goes, he is All-Australian. And then I have a look. I go, you know what? He did won a best and fairest too.
did.
And then I said, did he ever have a 50-goal season? He had a 41-goal season.
Yeah, no, he's a pretty good player.
If we check today, it'll say Brownlow medalist.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So
I'll give it up to him.
Everyone at the store was lovely. They were nice.
The store owner's daughters came out, said, oh, we love the podcast.
And that was maybe 60 seconds before this happened. So she came out and said, I listened to the podcast. I absolutely love it. Have a great night.
Yeah,
so in my heart, I feel good. In my head, I feel calm, nice. And then a car goes past.
Yep. It's pulling out of the Cottesloe main car park.
Yep, window down.
And as he's pulling out, he sticks his head out the window and he goes, your podcast is so fucking bad. And then they kind of just drive off into the, into the
And they were
sunset.
happy with themselves.
They were very happy with themselves.
But I was just, it's hard not to think about how cowardly it was.
Yeah.
Driving away. Oh, what are we going to do? Run after you?
Come on, bro.
And like you said, it never happens in person that much.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's rare. Very rare. So, yeah, it was the first time we'd experienced, sadness in Cottesloe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was good because...
then we experienced happiness.
Yeah, we're back on the tennis courts.
Yep.
Smacking balls. Federer-esque.
It was a great night.
A couple of people replied to my Instagram story saying you look like young Fed.
Oh, that's nice. Yep. Well, I got to, get some lessons. If I can have 1/100th of his ability, I'd be a happy man. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Beautiful.
But I did find that, so he's the master of the one-handed backhand.
Yeah.
And I found the two-handed to be much stronger when we were playing. So the one, it is a dying art. Not many players use it anymore. And obviously Novak's very dominant with his double-hander. So maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll play a few more games.
The one hand just looks so elegant.
It looks beautiful. That's the thing. It looks
very
better.
elegant.
But then you just see Djokovic beat people down with these two. He's killing them.
Deal. Last week I went to Rufus Du Sol concert, right? Pretty good. Lots of people there.
Yeah.
Vibes were interesting because there was
Was
a
it just
mixed
them?
crowd. Yeah, it was just like they had DJs on before
Yeah,
them.
they bring an older crowd.
It was
I
old.
saw them at a festival once on a New Year's, and an old crowd.
Bro, there was people that were 18 and 60.
Yep.
Like the gap was crazy.
Another one, Pendulum, bring an older crowd.
Yeah,
I've
because
seen
they've been around for a while
lots
too.
of 30-year-olds, and it's a different life.
It's like there's a bloke that I used to work with, and he'd be early 30s, mid 30s. Loves Pendulum.
Okay, yeah.
Favorite of all time. Anything. Loves them.
So you're at Rufus.
At Rufus, right? And the drinks, like the line for drinks when you enter is appalling. It was massive.
Is
right?
there just one area for drinks?
Yeah, it was a massive long tent, so it should have been all right.
Yeah.
It was a music festival-esque. Like there's, a lot of people lined up horizontally.
Yeah.
But there was just a crazy amount of people.
Yeah, for that
at the
to
time.
work, it needs to be like ridiculously long.
Yeah.
Like it needs to triple the people there.
Yeah.
Then it's perfect.
So then basically we're in the line and I see this man, I reckon he's 6'6", giant
Mammoth.
man, right? And I wouldn't say he was athletic looking. He was just like a tall, big man.
Yeah.
And he was wearing this tight little black shirt. And
Like an M?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I've looked over at it and it's got a Snapchat QR code
Okay.
in
On
the middle of
shirt.
it. Yeah. And what I realised is that he's customised this shirt, put his own Snapchat QR code on it. So then whenever, a girl goes on his gigantor shoulders, he can go, payment by Snapchat, scan my tea.
It's not the worst, is it? That's a bit genius.
It's not the worst, but it looked fucking horrific.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah. To wear that, the balls that he had and the confidence.
He's probably pulled with that. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
If he's trying to pull girls with Snapchat, they're not going to be the...
And this man was, I reckon,
Creme de la
30,
creme, are they?
36, 37.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So life hasn't really gone right.
No.
Because you shouldn't be using Snapchat at that age.
He's not married with kids. He's
Shouldn't
still
be using
searching.
Yeah.
And if you're on Snapchat,
Nah.
and even if you're mid-20s, it's starting to die.
I rarely
Yeah.
use it.
But
For some reason, I talk to my brother on it. I don't know
Really?
why.
If you're
But that's
over, 35 and
why do
using
you have it?
Snapchat, you get put into the predator category.
All of the social medias are boring me at the moment. Instagram's not hitting the same.
Okay.
I don't know. Getting bored of TikTok. Getting
Maybe
bored
you
of
should
scrolling.
get rid of your phone again. Go
Yeah,
phoneless.
maybe. See how connect with the universe.
That's
you
the
know,
New Year's resolution, phoneless.
we'll go 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah. See how we
I
go.
also wanted to bring this up. I was thinking about it a lot during the week, Dyl. So, there's people that are bad at lying. Like, that they're lying and they're talking out their ass and like they're making up stories and you just don't buy it. I've had this thing ever since I was really young where I would tell the truth, but for some reason it would amuse me and I would smile and like giggle while I'm telling the truth. So, for example, in the backyard, playing around, I don't know, kicking a ball with my sister or something, right? And then she'd come up to me and just like start scratching me.
Okay.
Just horrifically.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then I go up to mum and dad, and because it's such a like strange situation, I'm saying, no, like she genuinely did that.
They're
But I'm
just not-
smiling
they're
the
not
whole
buying
time.
it?
Eventually they did, but I've got this thing where I'm not a bad liar. I'm a bad truth teller.
It's an interesting concept.
So I tell the truth, and a lot of the time people don't believe me.
It's coming off as a lie, they think. They think this
Yeah,
ain't real.
and it's just because my delivery it's hard for me to have like a serious delivery
Is
when
that something
telling
you're
the
trying
truth.
to work on?
Nah, not really. Like it would be handy. Like I always fear that if there was ever a police situation or if I'm being questioned in like a serious
They're not
manner.
buying it.
Yeah, and then my thing is this as well. Like you put me on a lie detector test, I'll be telling the truth with every single answer. However, I don't know if it's going to come back false or not.
Yeah.
And if I'm like double guessing myself, what's the machine thinking?
Yeah. Then what's it reading, you know?
And if because I'm hyper aware of my truth telling coming across as untrue.
Yeah.
So would that like spike my blood pressure and my heartbeat and stuff? And then
We've got to take a test and see.
we should do, actually, let's put this down. Hopefully no one fucking steals it. We should do a video at like the place we filmed the girlfriend Poddy.
Yep.
Get some people in who listen to the show and do like a lie detector test with their like boyfriend and girlfriend or something.
Oh yeah, there used to be a show like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember a long time. I do not remember the name of it, but they would hook people up to lie detectors, and it would ruin relationships. I completely
and
remember that show.
We're not in the. We don't want to ruin relationships. That's not what we're here for.
No.
But we're here for creating good and solid relationships.
But if your relationship has to go for us to get 20k views, that's a sacrifice that's well worth it, man. Come on. And we're actually helping you, because if
And if
someone's got a
anyone-
little on the side, we're letting you know.
If anyone comes up to me during that shoot and goes, "Oh, Jamo, no, I'm just the same as you. Like, I'm shit at telling the truth," prove it. But it's hard to prove. That's the issue.
That's the thing.
So I've come out and said it now. So if I do come across like I'm lying, it's always the truth. Yeah.
Or maybe this is a massive double play by you.
Nah, I'm not that smart. Dude, you've been getting electric shocked today.
All morning. I don't know what's going on, bro. Touch
Everything you touch.
The
More
roadcaster
Yep.
shock. This shock.
Yep.
I expect this makes
Microphone.
sense. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Imagine if you get too close to the mic and it shocks like your lips or something.
yeah.
Oh,
It's scary when you get an electric shock.
that's the devil's kiss, bro.
Yeah.
Devil's kiss. But yeah, electric shocks. I remember when you're in like the playground at school,
Just getting zapped, bro.
onto the monkey bars.
Electric chair style. Yeah.
Not good.
You just power through it as a kid.
You do.
Power
But
through
like,
everything.
For example, when you were getting electric shocked, I could hear it, and then I had a fear of touching things.
Yeah.
But luckily, I've been okay. I used to get
Zapped up,
shocked by
bro.
the sides of my trampoline.
Really?
Yeah,
I never had a
badly.
trampoline. Mum
Yeah.
wouldn't let me have one. It's
Really?
pretty sad, actually.
Why didn't she let you?
She just thinks they're very dangerous. I don't know
Right.
why that's weird. You know, I was allowed to ride a bike. Like, surely it's not more dangerous than that.
Yeah.
I feel like they're safe these days too. They got the big netting around them. The old ones had a lot more injuries, old school trampolines. I had neighbours, I'd use theirs. But yeah,
We had a below ground trampolines, which
interesting.
worked really well because you could just like, instead of having to climb up onto it,
You just walk onto it.
just run, jump. And then eventually, through sun damage and stuff, my dad jumped on it, went straight through into the ground. 6 feet under.
How'd he go?
Still alive, still
There you
kicking.
go.
I just wanted to give this bloke a shout out. His name is Jacques. Jax? Jacques.
If he's got a French thing there, he wants to be Jacques.
He sent in this. He said, "Anonymous, please." Oh,
No, we didn't give a last name.
all right. Oh, no. I think he means for the bit before. So we'll just talk about this bit.
Yeah. Was the bit
Oh, no, it was not good enough, according
Okay, yeah.
I don't think it's good enough. Anyway, he goes, "Big love to the Poddy as always. I listened to you on my USA road trip, so I can confirm that you've been played in 20 states.
I saw a bit of America.
One
didn't
man, 20 states, one podcast.
we? Damn, driving through the States, bro.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Be a
and
nice
it's
place to
amazing.
visit, I reckon. I reckon there's a lot of fun to be had
Most
in
definitely.
America.
That's great.
I cannot wait.
Let's go on to the one voice message we have this week. I need you to bring it up because it's fucking up on mine again. Okay.
So, this is the first voice.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the Poddy, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
All right.
Hey boys, love your Poddy. My friend's got a little story to tell you and it's fucking hilarious. So I was talking to this guy one time and we went out on a night out and then we came home and he slept over at my house. I have an apartment and I went to take a shower and he's actually taken a shit in a sock and threw it out the window that I found the next morning. I walked out of the shower and said, what is that smell? And he said it was your cat, I think it's taken a shit. But then I walked around the bed and there was a little nugget on the fucking floor and I asked him if it was him and he just started getting all defensive and said it was your cat, and all this shit, and he literally left straight after that and we've never talked since.
They've never talked.
Graceful, bro. I can't believe there's men like that.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to unpack it. So she's gone to the shower, right? So he's left in the room alone. He's found his sock or her sock, unsure, taken a shit in it and thrown it out the window. Now, I might be on his
Unbelievable.
side for the nugget on the side of the bed, because I don't think he would have done a shit onto the floor.
Surely not. You're a fuckhead if you do that.
That could be the cat.
Yeah.
If it's a nugget like she described, I think that's why he was getting defensive.
Yeah,
because
but
it
he
was
still,
a cat.
but he was getting defensive because he did
He
do
actually-
the
yeah.
initial, so he was getting a bit flustered.
Yeah, he was like, no, I swear that one wasn't me.
Yeah, yeah.
Little did he know, it was found in a sock the next morning.
Yeah, it was quite interesting story.
Very
but then
interesting.
we had a bloke message in.
We did. We can't remember his name. I don't know if we can find
I think
it.
it won't be too far down.
It shouldn't
right?
be. But anyway, he had this a very similar thing happen, but
Very
he was
similar
working.
story.
He was
Really
working
wanna find it.
at a woman's house. We'll put the photo up as well.
Yep.
He was working at a girl's house, and he saw a pair of knickers/underwear fall out of the top window.
Yeah, and he said never trust a horse girl.
And then he's walked over to these pair of underwear or knickers or whatever. Poo all through them.
Here we go. I found him.
Okay.
So, let's see. Where's he from? Okay, he goes. Working at a horse girl's house, and these shitty knickers just dropped out of the top window. No lie. Never trust a horse girl. Been backed up again. And they're right there. Is
Yeah.
this possibly a connected story?
Was that guy a horse boy? Maybe he rides horses.
I'm going to tell him we may have found the horse girl. Because unless they've set this up and this is the greatest whatever
No,
of
but
all
they're
time.
different genders still.
Yeah, but maybe they're friends and they just really wanted to get on the show. I don't know.
I reckon they're completely separate. And it's
You
just
don't reckon
coincidence.
they're a similar story? Like you don't think he was working at this house the next morning and found them?
No, it's the week of the shits. It's the week of the shits, I reckon.
Unbelievable.
Wait, can you show me his photo again of the? Do you reckon they're men's underwear or women's though?
Yeah, he said knickers, so they're women's underwear.
Yeah, okay. So they could be cousins or something. Who knows?
We're going to find out. This is breaking
we're
news.
asking for more information as we speak.
Yeah, we're asking from both parties what's going on.
Yeah.
We have no reply yet, but I love when we connect the dots.
Mm.
We're like true crime in a way.
Yeah.
We have our own sort of, like mysteries, and the fellas do a true crime podcast.
They do. Go listen.
2 podcasts a week. I
Yeah.
guess
They have a lot of help.
that's what you can do. When you work your way up and it's all automatic for you, that's living.
Well-oiled machine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the goal. We've got a dude potentially making TikToks.
Yeah.
See how he goes. We got another dude. We're waiting for him to fix his PC.
I want to find someone, and I will take someone that's a quarter of the man that Poddy C is.
Yeah. Poddy C does too much, bro.
I want someone
too good.
because what Poddy C does is he understands what can and can't be said on a podcast,
Yeah.
and he still allows for that little wiggle room,
Yeah.
and he pumps out the podcast for the boys and allows them to do other things. Now, on a Sunday, the podcast can take anywhere between 3 and 8 hours
Yeah.
for me to do. If I can get that lifted off my shoulder and not have to worry about it, one, my weekends open up and become better.
It would turn out the podcast, like for you, it would be, unless we said something outrageous, you'd
Yeah.
quickly cut that, then send it off.
Yeah.
30 minutes most.
So if there's anyone that's willing to do it for a cheap price, because at the end of the day, we're not millionaires, we're not making a lot of money. If there's anyone that's willing to do it for cheap and has time on Sundays to help us,
Or a Friday night, Saturday.
yeah, oh yeah,
You'll be
just
able
on
to
a
do
weekend.
it quick once you know, like
What
once
to
you
do.
understand it.
Yeah.
After a few weeks, you'll get it.
And then we just need better internet to send all the stuff over as quick as we can. But yeah, to have it's not a burden, but to have the weight lifted off of our shoulders,
Yeah.
then you would be
Because
able
you
to
can
see us
what
do more.
Freezy and Chip are capable of, or just any other YouTubers where their podcast is automatic
Yeah.
for them and the TikToks. Like, that's why they can make the other content. Whereas it's difficult for us.
But yeah, just to find someone that can gauge what can and can't be in there or whatever. And like
Yeah.
you said, I can quickly go through and cut it out. But for someone to piece it together and have all of the information would be great. So if someone thinks they're capable of that and willing to do it for a low price, that would be wonderful. Shout out to Mo, who's been doing our thumbnails lately.
He's elite.
He's good.
He gets
them
it. See,
quick.
we've actually found a thumbnail bloke who gets it. And that's the thing. We're not like, particularly with the TikToks, with the 2 people we've sent them out, I'll just know if they're right.
Yeah,
And like
we had one bloke who did them, and
it was kind of, I see what he was going for.
yeah, it was just rapid.
It needs to be a bit less.
and too flashy and shit.
But the thing is, like, people, they either have it or they don't.
Yeah.
And you can tell that quick. Like the thumbnail guy, he just gets it.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want you to get it.
Because I gave, for the last one, he did it rapid. And like I'd said, okay, we want like Christmas theme and this is the main part of the podcast.
And he whips
nailed
them
it.
up.
Bang. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get some stability around getting the podcast out.
Yeah.
And then who knows, once a lot of people want us to do a sport podcast. In the future, we might be able to do like a comedy / sports podcast
Yeah.
mixed in with this one on another day.
Yeah.
And have like
because I'd love to
2
do
coming out.
there is a lot of sports podcasts, but
There is, but if we do it in a
I just
different
feel
type
like we
of way,
could do it better. I feel like
Yeah.
we have a great knowledge of
a range
lots
of
of sports. I really believe in that, you
Yeah.
know?
We
And
do.
the thing is, we just don't want to turn this into a sports podcast.
No, because we do love the basics.
Because, yeah,
of
some
this.
people, like when we go to the Brownlow and stuff, they're like, oh, you don't even talk about it. And it's like, outside of this, it's all we talk
Yeah.
about. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
So,
yeah.
we just need a few helping hands to get on the Jamo and Dylan team. And then who knows what can happen.
Particularly when the World Cup was on, that would have been a gold mine for content.
Yeah.
Just any sporting, F1 season, NBA, there's so much to talk about.
Indeed. So, yeah, send in your resume to our email, jamoanddylan@gmail.com, or through the Instagram DMs, Jamo and Dylan on Instagram. Do that. Like we said last week, follow, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Help us out. We're thriving at the moment, and we want to continue this growth.
Yeah. And we need time to join golf and tennis clubs.
Yeah, we'd love to do that. And imagine the content there. Beautiful, relaxing, lush, class. We need to buy some lavalier, lapel
Yeah.
microphones, get
With
them
Rob
sorted.
Netta, I reckon
Yeah.
he'd love it.
Well, he's away for a couple of weeks. When he's back, we'll do
Yes, he
hiking
is.
with the lads. And I also want to do
I'd
some
love to
more.
go play tennis again. And I think we can get him to do a round of golf. I think with the golf buggy,
Yeah.
it'd be an incredible day.
Yeah, and video.
Yeah.
It'd be fun as. And what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. And if you have any video ideas that you want to see, like the one that I suggested before, let us know, because soon we'll be able to make that happen. We'll have the lighting, we'll have the cameras, we'll have everything.
Yeah, we got sick lighting on the way. I can't
Yeah.
wait for that.
So fingers crossed we'll be able to improve the Poddy set. I'm sure we can personalise it and make it our own again. We'll figure out a way. We always do. So, yeah. We'll have a little break and then we'll come back to some Who's Punching. Welcome to Who's Punching with Jamo and Dylan.
All right, we got some make or break ones this week. I'm always seeing you post Who's Punching videos on Tickety Talk. And I'm
interesting.
always showing my boyfriend, and he's convinced I'm the one punching, but surely he's wrong. This will humble me so hard if you'll pick him.
There's always this
Sorry,
like...
this is out before we break. Sort this out before we break up, please.
There's always this disrespect thing that we're seeing lately where, oh, no, I'm way better looking than you. And
Yeah.
I don't like it.
All right, so this is her.
I'll favour the other. Okay. Nice blue eyes, red hair,
Yeah.
dark eyebrows.
And she's actually, she says these are all non-makeup from her to
Yeah.
even playing ground.
Yeah.
So I respect that.
I do respect
She
it.
looks nice.
Yeah.
Like you said, pretty eyes. This is him.
Okay. Looking a bit thuggish.
He looks like he was starring in Prison Break.
Yeah. As like a co-character, like
Yeah.
a second or third. He looks very different here with a bit of
Yeah, he
facial
looks
hair.
very different.
Is that the same photo she sent before? Or does she look identical? No.
She just looks identical.
Or maybe it's the same day.
He reminds me of someone that I really don't like. I'll write the name down in a minute.
Write it down right now. I want to see this. Okay.
Remember him?
yeah, I do. Okay, right now I have. They're on a similar playing field, and then
I think he's punching. I actually do.
yeah. Now I do.
I think he's punching, and that's not even like, trying to help her out. I genuinely do.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think he's punching
Yeah.
a little bit. Just looks a bit angry.
We'll get this one out for you so it can settle the debate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
But no, she's got nice eyes.
Yeah, I like her hair color. It suits her.
Yeah.
It's nice.
He looks better here with the beanie, I'd say.
Yeah,
He almost looks better without the facial hair.
yeah,
And
which is an odd
it's
thing to
very
say.
rare.
He looks like three different men.
He does.
in a weird way.
Yes. He looks like
He's not gonna
the
like
bloke
that.
we
Eh?
no, but he looks like the bloke we know. He also looks a bit like an athlete that I know.
Okay, he looks like he's gonna get angry over that.
Yeah, but like it wasn't the worst loss, was it?
No.
No.
But L's an L. You lose
Yeah.
in penalties, it still hurts.
Yeah.
Ask Mbappe, you know. All right, boys. After listening to many episodes of Who's Punching, I thought me and my missus should have a go. At first, I thought she was punching when we got together, but feel like it's a lot closer now, so need final judgment from the boys.
He must have had a glow up or something.
Keep up the good work and Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
So-
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, is this who's this sent from? Me and okay, so yeah, he thought she was punching when they got together.
Yep.
So-
Right, so he thought
Yeah,
she was
at
punching.
first I thought she was punching when we got together.
Okay.
So he's thought I'm better than you,
so he's
and now he's saying
thinking that
it's closer.
she's gotten better.
Yeah. Photo number 1.
All right. He's dressed like
Nah, bro, he's punching.
yeah.
Us all types are wrong.
I'm trying to think. No, he's got facial structure of like the Cat in the Hat.
Oh,
Can you see that?
fuck. I can.
Cat in the Hat, and she looks like Thing 1 or Thing 2 a little bit.
Yeah, she's.
Respectfully. But yes, he's punching in this one.
She has a little head compared to like her body.
Oh, compared to her body.
Yeah.
But I was saying like, yeah, his head seems like the same size as hers though.
Yeah. Okay. I
Okay.
think he's punching.
Wait,
in
another
that one.
photo, different outfit, same room.
Is he photoshopped in, bruv?
It looks like he's got this weird.
Are
like,
they real people?
Maybe it's fake.
I still think he's punching.
Yeah.
They've changed.
Changed scenery.
Her head looks fake.
He looks a bit more laid back here.
Yeah. I still think he's punching.
Yeah, just.
Because that's like Naruto or something.
Yeah. Imagine,
Oh, cute.
imagine getting with your new partner and then just thinking, yeah, she's punching. Yeah, I'm better than her. It's so disrespectful. And then the last one, is this nail in the coffin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, bro. He's
This is no disrespect with me saying this, but with a better set of teeth, he would elevate.
Yeah.
It's no, it's not disrespectful. It's genuinely like
Or a clean.
I looked disgusting before I had braces.
A clean. Even just a clean would help.
I didn't clock it when you first said it, and then when I realised you actually said it, then I was like, well, wow.
Yeah, nice scale and clean. Whatever. It's our show. Merry Christmas. All right. These have been 2 good ones. Wow, the people are going to love those. All right. Hi, boys. Love your videos on TikTok.
What about the
Check.
podcast? A lot of these Pooh's Punching people don't listen to the show.
No, they don't. But at least they all follow us. A few people send them in not following.
Yeah.
And I was starting to think, okay, you're taking the piss now. I was wondering if you could please tell my boyfriend that he is not punching because I hate when other people as well as himself say this. It makes
Oh,
me
same.
so sad. Just want to hear it from someone else. We don't have many nice photos together because he isn't a photo person, but I'll send him what we have.
Let's see why he's not a photo person.
I think I've looked and I can see why he's not a photo person.
All right.
And let's see what you
Well,
think.
maybe I can boost his confidence. Candid?
Man looking like Lewis Capaldi, bro.
Ooh. I like
Can't
that.
really see her at the moment. He
No.
is a...
He is a redhead male with a white complexion that gets red at times. He's done well, hasn't he?
Look, we can't say that he's not punching because he really is.
Correct. Oh,
Now
he looks
the day
like
bleeds.
he looks like Hang on, I'll write it down for you.
Wow.
Can
Yeah.
you see it? So, okay, no, let's give him a compliment here. Blue eyes,
Yeah.
nice hair.
You think the low shot helps him?
I think just a better. Yeah, he's punching.
Yeah.
So, but okay, let's see. Let's give him confidence. Blue eyes. You know what I think he needs to do? Fucking own the photo.
Yeah.
Be the man of the photo. That's not like they're.
I think he should get a mo.
Mm.
It will look weaponly.
And don't worry about growth time. People
Don't let people tell you Movember ended.
message me all the time and say that.
Yeah.
And say, oh, Movember fucking ended, mate.
Movember never ends.
I've been doing this for 3 fucking years.
Mustache, they're generational. Our fathers had them. We will have
There's
them.
a girl on a horse and carriage deal
Oh my God.
going through the sand.
Now that's something you don't see every day.
It's not. I don't even see that and I live here.
I've seen horse girl, I've seen scooter girl.
Yep.
We haven't seen horse and carriage
No.
girl.
Yeah, but this gave me very much of those vibes. But yeah, he is punching. But yeah, for a bit of confidence, he's got blue eyes.
Yep.
He's got some hair with a bit of product.
Yeah.
You know, get that looking nice. And just own the photo. Have a bit of fucking confidence.
And get a little mo. I promise
Yeah,
you, bro. I promise
that
you.
would elevate.
You'll become a
Elevate.
weapon overnight.
Yeah.
Give yourself 2 weeks. If he's got long hair, he'll be able to grow a mo. That's a fact, bro.
I even see this person in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of that person.
Yeah. So, well done to the winners of Who's Punching today. And yeah, I mean, he went down with a loss,
Yes.
a pretty hard loss. But in saying that, we've given him a couple of things to go away with.
Yeah. Some constructive criticism.
Keep your eyes open because they're nice.
Jack Della Maddalena.
Yep, shout
UFC Men's Rookie of the Year and ESPN MMA Rookie of the Year.
Give him a clap. Well done, Jack Della Maddalena. Perth boy, Rookie of the Year in the UFC.
Looking forward to starting the next year in Perth on Feb 12th. Amazing.
I wonder, do we know who he's fighting on that
So
card?
far, 5 have said no, but it looks like we've got someone. That's what his latest post
He
said.
has been saying that a lot
Well,
lately.
people are ducking him.
Yeah, because he's got some of the best striking game in the UFC.
Yeah. And people don't want an L early on in their career. It hurts.
Yeah.
You need to go undefeated.
And he's extremely confident. Also, you see Dan Bradshaw's fighting Danny Green.
I know. Do you reckon who's going to win? Sure. You think
Danny Green wins.
Green's gonna kill him, right?
I mean, we love Dan Bradshaw, and thanks for
he's
coming
more
on
of a
the show.
jiu-jitsu man, I swear.
Yeah, he does a bit more MMA type stuff. So we'll see what happens. But I think Danny Green, even at his older age, will
Still
still
going to hit like a brick, bro.
still give him a beat
Yeah.
down. Danny Green had a good comment. He said, "My 15-year-old son would beat you up.
Wow.
Or my 15-year-old son would knock you out."
Really?
Yeah.
Is his son a bit of a weapon?
He's not a big boy, but he hits hard. I watched him on some bags.
And he's just, yeah.
Punching bags, might I add. But, yeah, my God, he hits hard. For those who don't know, Dan Bradshaw runs Street X, Perth's biggest clothing brand, and Danny Green wasn't he like a
He was a world
champion?
champ.
He
Yeah,
held a couple of
was.
belts.
Let's have a look. Danny Green was a world champion.
Yeah, he was. Also from Perth. We're actually showing a little love to people from Perth, which is good. And I think a lot of people around the world wouldn't know that there are people from Perth that can do well on the big stage. Just having a look here.
He beat Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, he was
That's real deal.
one of the
Retained the
greats.
RBO Cruiserweight title. And he defended that for a while. So he's done well. He has had some big victories.
Mm-hmm.
And his best win yet comes against Roy Jones Jr.,
Indeed.
who was a very dominant fighter. Had a great career, Roy, I know, and he won lots of titles himself.
There you go. Green turned professional at age 28 and had 33 wins from 38 fights in his professional career. All right, guys. So as you know, we discussed our little England trip. We don't have dates yet, but we're still looking into it. We've made a guest list.
Yes.
Yes,
we
It's
have.
like a wish list. Like we've got people like KSI and Ricky Gervais on it. Might not happen.
One day.
One day.
It has to happen one day.
Should I just fly through the list we made?
Yeah.
And just stop me when you want to talk about someone in particular. Chip, Calfreezy, Poddy C.
Friends.
Friends.
Friends do favours for friends.
And Poddy C specifically, we love him.
Yeah. He might love us, we're not sure. He might hate us, we're not sure.
Joseph Sugg,
Friend.
friend. Love him, and hopefully he can come on our show when we're over there. we can make the trip to him if he wants.
Yeah, make the
We'll make it
drive
happen.
wherever he is.
Yep. Theo Baker, Tom Garrett. Joe Weller.
Tom Garrett annoys me. But it's good to have people on with differing... I don't know what annoys me about him. It just seems to be a lot.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Chris MD.
Interesting.
GK Barry.
I like
Obviously,
her.
Yeah.
I like her.
Name is Grace. She's obviously with the Fellas Studio. They produce her podcast for
It'd be
her.
cool to meet her. She's just pretty cool.
Oh, definitely. Max Kadar.
Yeah.
Yep. Funny bloke. Up and comer. Olivia Neal.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd
would be great. Sophia Enchintia also would be great. The Furies, Tommy,
All of them.
Tyson, John.
Maybe we could go on a singing thing with Tyson as well. He could sing
Karaoke
for
with
us.
Tyson Fury.
Karaoke with Tyson Fury. Could be a series.
True Geordie.
Yep. He has lots to talk about.
He does. Molly May.
Yep.
Mini Minter.
The conversation with Molly would be maybe a bit out of touch, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Mini Minter, we can confront him about stealing all of our ideas
Yep.
and not giving us any credit.
Ever. Chunks and Philly.
Yeah, love him.
Harry Pinero.
Yeah, he'd be good.
Beta Squad. Specs Gonzalez.
Yep, these lads are all views.
Yep. Jack Fowler.
Yep.
Ben Foster, former Premier League keeper.
I'd love to have Ben.
Obviously, Road to Shore. All the sidemen.
Yep, Rodashaw's a friend to be. It will
Indeed.
happen. But I remember watching him say, if you see me on a podcast with people I don't know, just know I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
just so
True.
you know, when he does come on, he'll probably hate
he'll
every
hate
second.
it,
Or if
yeah.
you see us on their show by some miracle, he's probably telling everyone, like thinking how much he hates us
Yeah.
and he wishes we weren't there.
Stephen Tries, funny bloke. Spencer FC, legend of the
Yeah, he's a great
English YouTube world.
bloke.
Vidal Riley, boxer. Calix, Alfie Days, Skepta,
Skepta
Dave.
would be great. And we can just let Skepta talk.
Yep. We've got some of the soccer-related people like Thogden, Rory Jennings, Micah Richards.
Micah Richards.
Roy Keane, Rob from AFTV.
Yes. Adam from
Yep.
the United
Mark
one.
Goldbridge,
Yep. I'd like to have Mark Goldbridge. Yeah, he's actually good.
Zoe Sugg, Billy the Goat, up-and-comer,
yeah.
Alhan, Poet, Vooj.
I would love Poet and Vooj just
Yep.
because I used to be obsessed with comments
Yep.
below and like their videos back in the day.
I love Alhan. He's just unhinged.
Yeah.
But he's sort of moved into CEO type role.
Really?
As of late, his own
What's
business.
he doing?
P45, his own company.
Is that his little, what is it, a production thing or?
Streaming videos, but he gets like people who don't normally do that. I'll show you after.
Making money, you reckon?
Yeah.
Doing all right?
Soon. HS Tiki Toki and Ed Matthews.
Yes.
Max Fosh. Ricky Gervais. Shits and Gigs.
That'd be good. Shits and Gigs would be good. They're cool.
Jack Joseph.
Oh, TGI.
TGF.
TGF.
Yeah.
TGF.
We'll cut that bit out because they won't like that.
Oh, that's okay.
TGF. Jack Joseph. Girl called Bambino Becky. She's
I
similar.
know her.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen her on Foot Asylum videos.
Yep.
She's all right.
Akinfenwa.
Yeah, talk about the golden days.
Pie Face.
Yeah, he's got a lot to talk about.
And a British porn star.
Yeah, porn stars, there's none in Perth.
Just
and
to
if-
delve into that. Just to delve in, really.
video on ours, video on their channel.
But yeah,
See how we go.
there's some guests we want. Also, when we had our little break before, we were watching some of the old vlogs that we used to do. If you haven't watched them, go to YouTube, Jamo and Dylan. Watch some of those vlogs.
Some of them are pretty good.
We did a dating show back in the day. That was fun.
Yep, yep.
We did lots of different vlogs. Lockie was involved in a lot of them.
Yeah.
Used to be our Uber, driving us around places. We appreciated that a lot. But yeah, we'd love to get back into vlogs. We say it a lot. We need to make it happen. We just think our lives aren't exciting enough to show you guys.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you appreciated it when we weren't doing anything and we were just
Maybe
filming.
next time we go play tennis, we can vlog it with Josh.
Yeah.
I think he'd be okay with it.
Yeah, we'll just
It won't
vlog.
matter if he's okay with it.
No, we'll make it happen.
Josh is someone who needs to be, what's the word? When friends
Persuaded?
like... how have I forgot this term?
I don't know.
You know where friends like you do something because your friends are doing it? Peer pressure.
Yeah.
Rog needs to be peer pressured into anything.
Yes, correct.
Otherwise, he'll just stay in his little shell.
But he has agreed to hiking with the lads, and I think that's the first step. It is the first step. Rog gets noticed, bro. I'll tell you that. There was someone, when I was with Josh last week, right? Christmas shopping. Someone came up and said, "Oh, I love the Poddy, Jamo." And then I said, "You know who this is?" And he goes, no, it isn't. And I said, it's Josh Rognetta. And he was like, no way. Wow. He said, that's insane.
Well, how did Josh feel about that?
He was unfazed. You didn't really give him much either. It was quite rude from
Rog
Josh.
never gives the
Actually,
OBH.
shout out to that guy. We were in Cotton On, Carousel, and he came up to me and said, are you Jamo? I fucking listen every week. He was only like 18 or something. And then, he said, I was like, oh, you know who this is? And he was like, it's Josh Rognetta. He was like, no way. The elusive.
Josh doesn't give much. At OBH, he didn't give much either.
No, he was like, hi. He actually asked me the other day, he goes, why do you do that voice? And I said, oh, it just comes to me.
That's how I feel like he sounds.
Yeah.
I wish we had the camera on him when he took his shirt off,
Bro,
because that was such a
that
funny
would've-
moment.
The Office like where you zoom in
Yeah.
and then it's just him shirt off.
Looking like a bulldog.
He
Gold
looked
chain.
like a
He
bulldog.
looked Joshua Soprano. That's what he looked like,
If
bro.
he was
Henchman.
on all fours, running towards you, you'd be running the other way, I'll tell you that.
He's scary. He's
He
not
is
a scary
a
man.
scary.
But he's a big man.
He's a big, small man. He's
Yeah.
a built, short person.
Yeah. He gets in the gym.
A little person. An elf. You might even catch him making presents this year for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder what we got for Christmas. Because obviously this will come out just after Christmas.
Yeah.
What did we get?
It'll be interesting.
Oh,
Busy day.
wonder what Josh would get. Wonder what he asked for.
Do you reckon he asked for a lot?
No, I think he did
He
say
lives a very
feel-
privileged
he
life.
did say he feels quite privileged
yeah,
as well.
he is though. He definitely is like upper. Oh, is he upper middle class? I don't know.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going on his 1.5, 2 week trip down south.
Yeah, little rich boy.
Well, a little rich boy that I want to take on a journey with us though.
Yeah, I want to cradle him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I
an
wanna cradle
infant.
Josh.
Infant Rognetta. He's still in his infancy.
Yeah.
You know what this is fucked, but like I remember watching Scooby Doo. I don't know if you watched it, but like
The movie or the
yeah,
show?
yeah, the movie, right?
Mm,
So they had
yeah.
2 movies, and then in the first movie they're on Spooky Island, and there's
You can go there. To
really,
the place where it's filmed. Yeah.
you know, it's in Queensland.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's Scooby Doo, and then there's Scrappy Doo. Scrappy Doo is what Josh looked like the other night. Short, small, muscly.
Yeah.
Infant though. But
Still
he's natural.
growing, still
From all we
growing.
know,
He's
natural. Yeah, natty.
He wouldn't take steroids.
No, he'd be too
He's
scared.
against it morally, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely. He's about the grind.
He
He
has
always
strong
talks about the
morals.
grind. Yeah, he does indeed. Anyway, that's it for this week. We hope you enjoyed it. Happy New Year to everyone.
Yep.
Um,
Enjoy.
and I guess the next podcast will come out in the new year.
It will. 2023, the first one of a brilliant year.
We've got to make it good, Dyl. There's a lot to live up to in the year of the rabbit, 2023.
Our year. It is. It will be
is.
fortune for us, bro. That's how it works.
23 years on. Big love, guys. Like, subscribe. Send it to your mum, dad, auntie, uncle, the lot. Big love. See you next week.
Thank you for listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show. Make sure to subscribe to the boys on YouTube and share the podcast with a mate.